Okay, peace and assalamu alaikum everybody. So I'm just now leaving the doctor's office from getting a steroid injection in my hand due to trigger finger. So as I've said in other videos, I started having issues with my hand. I started having issues with my hand. I was born this way. We don't really know why yet. Or I don't know if we'll ever know. But I started having issues. It seems like it's due to my my job, wearing gloves all the time, you know. And so over the years, it just like put pressure on my hand, and it just became a lot. So I came to the doctor about a week and a half or so ago, and they diagnosed it as being trigger finger, which is like an actual thing that people can have with their digits. Not just congenital, not just deformities, but just, you know, common hands. And so when I was here, I nixed the idea of getting a steroid injection because I don't like putting things in my body unless I absolutely have to. And so I figured I would see if it would like go away, because the pain had really become bad. And more than that, it's difficult to do things that was never difficult before, like whatever, putting on pants, fixing my khimar, different things. And so as I've said before, in 49 years I had never had a problem, but lo and behold, like trying to wait it out to see if it would, you know, sort of subside, at least the stabbing pain and all that kind of thing, to see if it would subside or if it would continue to become an issue. You know, that was a no-go. It's still an issue. I tried the Voltaren cream, which is a medicated cream. In the same vein, I suppose, it's Bengay, but more powerful. That didn't work. I only tried it a few times, but it didn't seem like it was working, so I said forget that. And so I just came back to get this shot, and I'm wondering if it was put in the right way, because, you know, my hand anatomy is different, of course, from what it would commonly be for other people. And so he was feeling to try to see where it's tender at, right? Because that would tell him what to do it. But it's kind of difficult to really like pinpoint where it is for me, especially because the pain tends to radiate like through my whole finger. But I know that it is like tender in here somewhere. So he, you know, was like, I think this is where it is, so that's where I'm gonna put it. So, ooh, there's blood. So he put it right in there, which is where the joint is, I guess. But I don't think he put it in the right place. And that's not to blame him. I couldn't tell him exactly where it was. And of course, like, he, I really think it's right in here. And I know I just got it, like, literally, like, 15 minutes or less ago. But I think it's more in here, which I did tell him that I thought it was in here and in here, which is where I feel it. It's like under, it's like under there. So, like, if this is the joint, I think he put it up top. Say if this is the joint right here where it's actually hurting, I think he put it more like here, and it's really like under. That's what it seems like. But again, I just got it done, and it was super fast. The actual, he and I were in each other's presence for maybe like 3 minutes, and it just took no time at all. The majority of the time, I was there maybe an hour, but that was like me just waiting or whatever. But so he took this like freezing agent that he poured. He was like, I'm gonna pour it on your hand. I'm like, good, because I don't feel none of that. So he did that, and it really was freezing. It reminded me of, like, if you had some ice cubes in your hand and you just held it. It was like that. You know how that kind of cold kind of goes into your bone almost. It was a lot like that. And then, you know, he was like, all right, gonna put it in here, whatever. Then he put it in, and I'm pretty good with needles, so it didn't hurt me in that way. I tend to have a high tolerance for pain, which is why my last baby, I stood up and pushed out like an idiot. A big old 10-pounder. I did. Whatever. But, so that's just to say I'm pretty good with pain normally. But, so it didn't hurt to that degree. But I absolutely felt it. And so he told me, I asked him beforehand if my hand would be numbed, if it would feel numb. And he said, yeah, I think he said for about 6 hours or something like that, because it has lidocaine in it. But he said the actual steroid will not kick in for probably a day. So we're going to see how this works out. And he said, like, if it works, I shouldn't have to get it done anymore. But if it doesn't work, the next step is to get the surgery. And he said that the surgery, even though is outpatient, I will have to go to the hospital or whatever, that's just because of insurance purposes, that it will take like 3 minutes. He said you can be put to sleep or kept awake. I don't like the idea of going to sleep. If you've seen my other videos before my hysterectomy, I ain't about that life. So I'd have to be awake. But I'm going to do all this looking the other way. Hopefully, though, I will not have to get it done. Inshallah, this will work. But I wanted to put out there to all my peeps, all my HD people. I don't even remember if that's what you're supposed to be called. But all my hand deformed. Wait, how you say it? Hand deformed, right? Whatever. Saying I'm not good with labels. But I just wanted to put that out there in case anybody has an issue with trigger finger in general, because this is for everybody. But absolutely for those of us who have hand differences. I hope you don't have to go through it, but if you do, that's my little 2 cents, my own personal reality, my experience with it. And again, hopefully I won't have to go for any surgery, but if I do, I mean, I gotta work. What I'm gonna do? I gotta use my hand, even if I don't have to work, which I do because I'm poor. I'm working class up in here. But, you know, I'll just have to do it. I'm gonna have to get over that fear. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that I schooled you and gave you some useful information. If you have anything to add to the mix, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. And please like, share, subscribe, and have a great day. Peace.